Hey up, how you doing? You alright? We are off for a cheeky little weekend away. So, we are on our way to Centre Parcs in Nottingham. Is it in Sherwood Forest or is it near Sherwood Forest? I'm not sure it's in it or near it. Anyway, we're going to have a look around. We have been before. Can't remember if I've done a video on that or not. We did a video on Elvedon, and last year we was in Centre Parcs in Paris. We did a video on that. So, we're going to have a look around. We're going to find some cheeky beers to drink maybe, and the only thing I'm probably not going to be able to record is the swimming pool, because I haven't got any way of recording near water, and to be fair I think it's a bit weird and creepy anyway walking around a swimming pool with a camera. So, but we do spend a lot of time in the swimming pool. February, so the weather isn't great, but it doesn't matter, you can have a nice walk. Find somewhere nice to go. We're going to do a bit of bowling, we're going to do a bit of badminton, and like I said, just a nice cheeky little break. I'll see you when we get there. Right, we're looking for somewhere to do a video, but here in Centre Parcs it's not as quite as simple as it normally is, because look, out there it's wet, it's damp, and it's soon going to be dark. We've got a load of people on sofas here. Now, we could possibly set up in cupboard, look. Shut the door on me. I don't know if I've quite got enough room. Martha's being a very naughty noodle. No, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Through two, I could go behind there, but I feel a bit of a wally doing videos in front of people. Could go in bedroom, but
don't go in there.
Yeah. Not sure about that either. Anyway, leave it with me, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see what I can do. Right then, to the beer tasting with Brewbit Rickshaw on tour here at Centre Parcs. So everyone's gone out swimming, so I've given myself a little bit of time while everyone's out to do a couple of beer reviews, and then I'll meet them out there. Now, as you will see now, I'll quickly put a video of what was on the shelves. So it's pretty standard stuff, to be fair. If you remember last year in Centre Parcs Paris, there were some good old doubles and triples and quads and Trappists and some yummy Belgian beers, wasn't there? It's a bit more standard here, but we've had a go. We have had a go. And the ones that sort of I haven't tasted before, because I guess, I mean, I'm in Lincolnshire, this is Nottinghamshire, so we're not a million miles away, are we? So, but I've not had before any of the Badger beers. I've not had any. So, I've picked a few of the Badger beers. And this first one we're trying is the Thirsty Ferret. It's an amber ale coming in at 4.4% of the ABV. It promises to be a malty and full-bodied, apparently. We will see. Let's get it open. Let's have a look. See what it says. Now, this is one of the first videos for Centre Parcs. I've actually got a proper glass. I was going to bring one and I forgot. We're normally drinking out of these, look, aren't we? But I found some of these in the cupboard. I don't know what the light's like. I haven't got lights on or anything. Anyway, here's what it is. This is not a beer clean glass, although most of my glasses are not beer clean. It's always a bit odd when you're doing a video in a different place, isn't it? Sounds different, lights different. There's the beer in the glass. Now, I'm not expecting these to break any boundaries. I'm not expecting them to super excite me. I'm hoping these are going to be a bit of a traditional, lovely English type of beer. Beer always tastes better on holiday, doesn't it? Anyway, I think. So what is it again? What is it? It's a amber ale. Looks ambery, doesn't it? With a nice little fluffy white head. Nice to have a proper glass. Yeah. Fridge is making a noise. I wanted to do these outside, but the time of year, it's end of February in the UK, and it's just wet and damp. Lots of things to do here, you know, so you're all right, but yeah, videos outside drinking beer this time of year is not ideal. And by the time you've done your activities and stuff in the day, it's getting dark at 4:30. They're going to start drawing out, but anyway, back to the beer. Smell. Smells like a sort of slightly fruity traditional bitter to me. It's light, it's slightly malty, and it's got a slight fruitiness, but I wouldn't say it was a citrusy fruit at the minute. I would say it's like a berry fruit. Should have a look, see what it says on the bottle. It's malty. She's malty. Absolutely, definitely. There's a bit of a story behind this. You ready? Settle in. So, Thirsty Ferret. Keep this beer close to hand. Our Thirsty Ferret Amber Ale takes its name from a real ferret with a mischievous reputation. A taste for full-bodied, biscuity beer. Little thief by Latin name and opportunist by nature. Legend has it that he once snuck into the Gribble Inn for a sneaky sip. Apparently with crisp hop notes from Celia hops. Celia and Centennial. Never heard of Celia hops. And a moorishly malty backbone of ale and crystal malt. It's on our most wanted list. Badger beer. We've got the right temperature. Been keeping these outside because there's food in the fridge. The fridge isn't very big. It's cold outside. We're all good there, aren't we? We're all good. It's lovely and clear, nice colour. Got a cap, but that glass probably has something to do with it. I must have been through the dishwasher a million times and I haven't re-washed it. Yeah, a cheeky little malty. Yeah, definitely got caramelly, malty, with a bit of fruitness on it. That's not super. It's all about those malts, I think, generally. I'll go and enjoy this. And we'll get on to the next one. On to beer number 2. Badger Brewery, Tanglefoot, Golden Ale, 5% of the ABV. Crisp and balanced. Well, I've heard of this, never had it, but I've heard of it. Let's get in. So in a sum up of the last one, it was nice and malty, a bit caramelly, and I don't know, it had a bit of like proper hop, not citrusy hop, but a nice English hop taste. It was nice and easy drinking, nice and steady. What is this one, did I say? It's a golden ale. Now is it golden, ladies and gentlemen? That is golden with a nice bit of carbonation with a lovely fluffy white hat. We have a little sniff. I was expecting, there is a couple of, there was some Brewdog and stuff like that, but, I mean, there was, I don't know, everything I'd sort of tried apart from this one, apart from these Badger beers. Yeah, light smell on the nose. Light, slightly malty, fruity. That tastes like a light beer with traditional English hops in it. Bit earthy. Smells light and fruity. Bit citrusy. Let's have a look what we've got in it. And what's the story? Are you ready? Are you settled in? Are you ready? Tanglefoot. It was a tasting that started like any other. Yet the night that ensued became one for the history books. The beer we sipped was so golden and delicious that it had everyone and their dogs celebrating into the wee hours of the morning. Such is the legend of our Tanglefoot, brewed by former head brewer John Woodhouse. This magical blend of Challenger and Golding hops holds a delicate floral aroma and legendary status. There you go. So we are coming in at 5% of the ABV. I'm sure lots of people have had this. Like I said, I've just decided to get the ones that I've not had. It's probably not rare. It's probably easy to find. I've just not bought it. I don't know if I've seen it. It must have been in supermarkets. Comment below. It must be in supermarkets, this. I've just not actually got my hands on it. It is a golden ale. It's a golden colour with a nice bit of carbonation. They've got both of those beers had some nice bit of carbonation with a nice fluffy white head. It is. It looks inviting, doesn't it? These have been kept out, like did I say on the last one, these are kept outside because the fridge is full of food, and I was hoping the old ducks and that didn't get hold of them and take them away. Or the squirrels, they're renowned for nicking stuff, aren't they? Yeah, lightly floral. Too lightly floral. Malty, it's malty again. These beers are malty, aren't they? I think they sort of they lend themselves more to the malt sometimes than the hops. They're subdued down a bit, easy drinking. You know, the masses like it. If you're getting into real ale and stuff, you know, it's going to be an easy drinking, lovely beer, and you're not going to be offended by it, are you? And to be fair, I'm not. It's lovely. I don't know why I've got my glasses on. Not reading anything. I think I'm getting used to them. That's the trouble. Yeah, so. Yeah. Light malt caramel. Floral. Bit of citrus on the back end. Lightly bittered, like the last one. The bitterness isn't banging you in the face. It's a nice little steady bitterness all the way through. It's nice to sit down, chill out on holiday in the UK in the rain, and just enjoy some of these. Like I say, it's nice to have it out of the proper glass. I'd have missed that if it wasn't for my nephew. Yeah. It's lovely. Very nice. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's not too in-depth. It's not supposed to be complicated. It's supposed to be a nice all-round beer that doesn't offend anybody and anybody can drink it. Lovely. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to either leave you with a montage of some wildlife and a look round, or we're going to have another beer review. Right, I did bring with me a cheeky little box of Punk IPA, bringing a bit of hop into my life. Yeah, nice enough, innit? But I've got to say, I'm drinking it in this bit of a scary forest. Welcome back. We've got a very special beer review with a very special person. This is Oliver, my nephew. I like to call him Finale because he's fun. Say hello, Oliver.
Hello.
So Oliver is just 18. So this is his first real beer. And what we picked, it's one of the badges that we've got, a Golden Champion. This can't be too tasty for an 18-year-old, can it? Let's get him into real ale, shall we? Are we ready? Yes, get in. Right then, let's get it poured. There you go. Happy birthday. So obviously, Oliver, at home, when you're allowed to drink a beer with your tea, what would you normally go for? Legally?
Cruise.
Cruz Campo?
Yeah.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, that's impressive. So what we got? So beer in the glass, ladies and gentlemen, it's a nice golden colour as it should be, with a nice fluffy white head. What do you reckon? Is yours the same?
It is indeed.
It is. So first we smell it. So you get the aroma of a beer. It's just been poured, so all that carbonation is going up the glass and giving
Like
us.
sweaty old men.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
It does.
So for me, it smells light and malty and a little bit fruity. That's what I'm getting. I don't know how many sweaty old men he's tried smelling, but okay. Go on, I'm gonna let you sip it. No, you cannot.
No, it's a lot
tell
sweeter than I thought it'd
You
be.
can't tell a beer on the first sip. You have to go in for the second. Go on, have a chug. Happy birthday.
No, it's sweet. I like it. I like it.
On that bombshell. It is, you're right. So, we can taste the malts in there. It's mostly about the malts. It's another tradition, I think, British. It doesn't tell you what hops are in there. I'll have a read in a second and tell you all about it. But it is, you're right. It's light in the mouthfeel. So it's nice and light and easy drinking, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can taste those malts in there, but they're all... It's like probably a Marisotta or something like that. It's a light base malt. It's just nice and smooth and light mouthfeel with a nice bit of steady carbonation with a bit of light fruit on it and something else. So, I'm interested. How much different to a lager do you think it is?
It's not that much different, really.
I think it's a bit...
It's a bit more bittery, but not...
He's right, there is a bit of bitterness going through this, absolutely, definitely. It is definitely more bitter than a lager. This is invaluable, this is. Absolutely invaluable.
No, it is sweet. I like it. Yeah.
He likes it. Let's have a read, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Let's have a read. Badger Golden Champion. It's a champion. Is it though? Are you settled in, ladies and gentlemen, for the blurb on the back of the bottle? And the crowd goes wild. Only years of dedicated practice gets you to the top of the podium. No one knows this better than our light but mighty Golden Champion. Bright, crisp and floral, this winner of a golden ale gets its refreshing notes from hops with hints of elderflower. That's it, elderflower. Medal worthy indeed, but unlike the vaulting harvest mouse, You won't have to bend over backwards to enjoy it. But unlike the vaulting Harvest Mouse, you won't have to bend over backwards. And then not a Scooby-Doo. Reggie! Character brews colourful tales. The badger is anything but black and white. Elderflower. Absolutely, probably, definitely. Although I'm not. Malty, light, lightly fruity. And apparently a little bit elderflowery. So, would this get you into some real ales?
It would, yeah.
If you would try it again?
Yeah, I like the creativity of it rather than just a cruise.
I like it. It's more in depth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a Pilsner or a lager is generally got a little bit of a steady dimension. It's supposed to be easy drinking. It's a bit level. It's got a bit of, it's malty, but it's like cracker bread malty. This is supposed to be more caramelly malty. And then probably Pilsners are a bit more spicy maybe. And then this has got a bit more depth to it. The mouthfeel gets a bit better. It's a bit more malty. There's a bit more fruit in it.
Yeah.
So this is a good, again, we said this about the one a few minutes, you'd have seen it a few minutes ago, but it's one we did before, wasn't it? It does cross people over because it's just like, it's not offensive, it's not in your face, it's not super malty, it's not super bitter. Bit of a crossover from a lager or a pilsner maybe, and this is a prime example. Join me in the comments, say happy birthday, say cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Right, we are home. We're unpacked, the washing machine's on. I do love a cheeky breakaway. What a lovely time we had. But it is nice to get back home in your familiar surroundings and your own bed. I love my bed with my own pillow. Just see Molly, she's really happy to see us back. So, the last one. These have been stored outside, so it's a bit dirty. It chucked it down with rain and yeah, anyway, so the last one is Badger Hopping Hare Pale Ale, coming in at 4%. Let's get this in a glass. Let's have a chat. I've just edited the first part of this video. We need a chat about that. Let's get this in a glass. I'm ready for a homebrew, to be fair. I am looking forward to an homebrew. Just kegged the beer. Oh, vigorous. Ricardo, what you doing? Might have to let that settle a bit. So, I need a word with myself. Although I don't know if it's my fault. I've just edited the rest of that video, the start of that video up. And I did think to myself, I sort of described them beers a bit similar. Now, if the beers are similar, then the beers are similar, aren't they? But they did seem to be a bit easy drinking, a little bit malty, light. Anyway, I don't know whether it's just me or not, but they did seem maybe a little bit similar. I don't know, maybe my taste buds have been bombarded with so many hops recently that, yeah. There's the beer in the glass. Massive carbonation. Look at that go. It's a lovely colour with a lovely big head. Let's have a little bit of footage, shall we? We did a bit of bowling. The girls painted some things and had them fired. We had lots and lots of animals around us. Let's have a cheeky little look around quickly. And then we'll come back and see what we think of this beer. you like that? Or did you skip through it? I never know. I never know what to do. I don't know whether people like watching it. But I went to Centre Parcs. I wanted to get a bit of videography. Just have a quick look. I try not to keep it too long to bore you. Or maybe people will look round. I don't know. Anyway, to this beer. Lovely colour. That carbonation is still, after watching that, piling up the glass. And that head is going nowhere. I don't think I'm sniffing much through this, ladies and gentlemen. It smells like beer. As Snuzz would say. It does smell like beer. Not been in the fridge. Oh, no, okay, hang on. I thought from the smell that may be a bit of a muchness, but it is not. It's not. I think I may have a few burperoonies, I'm sorry, through this. Oh yeah, now we're getting there. That is. It is fruity on the nose, but it does smell of beer. But the taste. Now the taste is. Oh yeah. That's more about the hops, that. That is citrusy, and that is plenty citrusy. There's a lovely bitterness. It's a light mouthfeel, but it's not like a watery light mouthfeel. It's a light mouthfeel. Refreshing, bitterness all the way through, and citrus all the way through. Proper lovely citrus all the way through. Not chemical citrus, that is from the hops. Yeah, not so much citrusy on the nose. Gosh, blooming heck. Look, that's why, I'm sorry. That is why. Yeah, light and fruity and citrusy and proper. It's got some banging hops in. Yeah, that's quite hoppy, to be fair. Effort. Hang on, let's have a read. So there's another story. Are you ready? I don't know whether it'll make much sense again. Weighing in at a 4% ABV, straight from the fields of Dorset. The Purbeck Prize Fighter, hopping hare, a knockout pale ale inspired by its punchy, hoppy namesakes. Others may challenge, but this contender's got heart and a big citrus hook that gets you right in the taste buds. Light and perfectly balanced with Cascade and Amarillo hops. We know whose corner we're in. Yeah. I like that one. So yes, I'm sorry if I did not. I don't know whether I didn't describe the ones very well before or whether they might be very similar. I feel they probably was sort of similar, and I didn't have anywhere to go creativity wise with it. Now this is light, slightly malty and fruity, citrusy. It's proper citrusy. I really like that. I've had something similar to that. Like a nice bitterness on the back end. It's nice, really nice, proper nice. Not sure what Oliver would have thought of that, but that is really good. That is by far, a million miles, for me personally, the best one out of the bunch. Absolutely nothing wrong with the other ones. It was very nice. Super easy drinking beers they are. Yeah, very nice. But this has just got a bit more about it. So, I'm going to get on. We had a lovely time. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, this may be a bit of a long one. But I had a nice time. We was having a nice time, so I got a bit of footage. We did some stuff. We tried some beers. Yeah. Another nice little cheeky breakaway. Looking forward to getting in my own bed. But, yeah, feeling good. Really enjoyed it. Great to spend some time with family. as always, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Absolutely, you know that. Cheers.
Like, subscribe and hit the bell.